Most guys overcomplicate building muscle. They think they need to train 6 days a week, they need to live in the gym doing 2+ hour workouts, and follow some ridiculous split just to see results. But here's the truth: if you are consistent and follow the right structure, you can make serious progress training just 3 days a week. And that's exactly what I do. And if you're new to my channel, my mission is to simplify fitness to help more people every day go from average to jack because I used to be super skinny. I was unconfident, I was weak, and I felt invisible. Now I've transformed and I want to help others do the same and share the truth most fitness influencers don't tell you. The real problem: most people waste those 6 days building their workouts on the spot, doing random exercises, walking in the gym with no plan, and then jumping between workouts they saw online and hoping for the best. I want you to think about that. If you're sitting in the parking lot at the gym and you're going through your workout in your head and you're like, well, I'll go in and I'll do this and then I might do this, that's the problem. There's no progression, there's no strategy, which means there's no results. You're going to end up frustrated, spinning your wheels. And then this might lead you to think like you don't have the genetics, and then anyone who has built a substantial amount of muscle must be taking drugs or steroids. Maybe, just maybe, the people that get jacked naturally are doing something different than the majority. So how is it that people that are training 3 days a week are making better gains in half the time of most? And that's what we're gonna discuss in this video. I'm gonna break down a simple 3 day a week routine you can follow. But before we dive in, understand with lower frequency and volume, your intensity has to be insane. Like, you have to push yourself. Don't think that you can go from training 6 days a week average and then go to training 3 days a week and still be average. Every rep and every set has to be quality. You have to track seriously. Write down everything in your notebook or an app in your phone with the goal to improve something each workout. We're not going to get in the weeds on this, but most of the time it's just try to increase a rep on a set or multiple reps through each set. You're just looking to improve each workout because progression is what you need to focus on when you're natural. So here's the exact split that I'm currently following. I'm just going to run right through it and then I'll touch on some specifics after. I follow a push legs pull split. So on the push, it's incline dumbbell bench press, low to high cable flies, incline machine flies or dumbbell if you don't have access to a machine, lateral raises, and then overhead tricep extensions with cables. Focus of that is obviously building the upper chest, your shoulders, and triceps for aesthetics. For lower, I do barbell squats or pendulum squats. I just moved to a new gym that has this pendulum machine I've always wanted to try by Arsenal Strength. So that's currently what I'm doing. But before, I used to just stick to the basic barbell squat. So I'm doing pendulum squats, dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, leg extensions, lying leg curls, seated calf raises. This is going to hit your whole lower body. I personally don't do any direct ab training right now, but others always ask me, what I'd recommend. So that's it: hanging knee raises and then cable crunches. If you have the time to throw these in, just do 3 sets of as many reps as possible. For the pull workout, we're going to do wide grip lat pull downs, chest supported T-bar rows, rear delt machine flies, and then rear delt cable flies, also called katanas, and then dumbbell incline curls and barbell curls. Full focus on building a wide back, your biceps, and your rear delts for aesthetics. And believe it or not, this can all be done in just 3 hours per week. This is simple. It's no fluff, no BS, and no wasted effort. It's just a proven structure designed for real growth, even with limited time. Now, for the rest times, 2 minutes for main movements and then 1:30 for accessories. I would follow this without changing anything for a minimum of 16 weeks. So if you're already like, well, could I substitute that? Could I change that? It's like, dude, if you haven't made the gains and you want to build muscle, stick to the plan. I'm literally giving you a step-by-step plan right now. Just shut your brain off and follow the plan. Don't worry about changing anything. After the 16 weeks, you can rotate exercises with slight variations. So incline bench for flat or wide grip lat pulls for close grip. This isn't required, but it could help prevent overuse injuries and just make your training a little bit more enjoyable. As far as sets and reps, the main movement is 3 sets of 6 to 10. And then when I move on to accessories, I do some at 3 sets and then some at 5. This honestly just depends on how much time I have to train that day. I do 8 to 15 total reps on the accessories. And when I say 8 through 15 reps, this doesn't mean you just guess and do whatever, in that range. This is where progression comes in. Start with 8 for all 3 or all 5, whatever you pick. And the goal is the next workout, you add 1 rep to one of those sets. This is called simple progression. So it might look like first set is 9, second set you get 9, and then the third set, super challenging, you only get 8. Now the next workout, so the next week, the goal is still 9 on all 3 sets because you didn't get your goal of 9 across all 3. You keep doing this until you reach the top goal range of 15. You're going to add weight and then drop back down to the starting goal of 8. So once you hit all 9, that's when you increase to 10. And then that first set, the next workout, you might go 10, 9, 9. And then the next workout is 10, 10, 9. And then once you get 10 across all 3, then you then go to 11. And then you just keep repeating this simple progression, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. And you may be thinking, Eric, there is no way you can grow from this. Training one time a week and your workouts only take about an hour. Like, there's no way. I would encourage you to come back to this video after a day and see the comments of people who were spinning their wheels, training for years, training too much. And once they dropped their days, their volume, and the pump work, they started to actually make real gains. Like, read the comments. Like, the last video that got like 100,000 views, everyone in there is like, dude, 3-day-a-week training works. And then you got the people that are like, Eric, you're on steroids and you're not natural, you're a fake natty. It's like, dude, I'm just sharing what works for me as someone who's not trying to be some crazy competitive bodybuilder. I just live to look good. I live to feel good and be strong for everyday life. I don't really care to push the bleeding edge and build the most scientifically optimal routine. I just want to enjoy my training, build aesthetics, and stay injury free. If that's your goal and you want this split fully mapped out, plus access to week 2 that I rotate with, a full progression system, and then the nutrition plan that ties all this together, I built a complete step-by-step program for guys like us. It removes the guesswork, the confusion, and tells you exactly what to do from day 1. So if you're confused and you're looking for a plan, you can grab it by clicking the link under this video. Also, I plan to never stop updating my system. As I learn more, so will you. So if you invest once, you'll get every future update 100% free for the life of the program. Like always, I appreciate you guys watching. This channel is absolutely blowing up. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.